In the latest chapter of the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, Yuji and Higuruma pulled up on Sukuna after he had completely bodied Kashimo. It looks like Sukuna is just going to be running the gauntlet on all of the Jujutsu sorcerers now. Gojo got bodied, Kashimo got his ass whooped, and now it's Yuji and Higuruma's turn to fight Sukuna. So the question is, what exactly can they accomplish? Let's talk about it. Before I start this video though, I beg, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, help your brother out so we can all enjoy this content creation thing together. Be sure to like and share the videos you enjoyed, and without further ado, let's jump in. So, at the moment, Sukuna, after fighting and defeating Gojo Satoru, he has now fully reincarnated to his original form, and he seems unstoppable, I'm not even going to lie. But now that Yuji has arrived, believe it or not, there is a chance he can be defeated. Would it be easy though? Hell nah. But if Yuji and Higuruma were to put up a fight at all, here's how it could possibly play out. Let's talk about Higuruma first, because his ability could possibly play a major part here. Quick recap on this guy. He's one of the humans that awakened as a sorcerer by Kenjaku to participate in the calling games. And unknowingly, this dude had a serious talent for Jujutsu sorcery. He was able to grasp the concept of cursed energy manipulation and achieve a domain expansion almost immediately in a relatively short time. It's insane. Now, in terms of what he can actually offer in this fight, obviously when it comes to raw power and mastery of Jujutsu, he is nowhere near Sukuna. Not even close. Higuruma isn't even special grade. He's like a first grade sorcerer. But listen, his domain expansion is pretty crazy and it could come into play here. Higuruma's barrier is a trial-based domain that doesn't have a sure hit attack. It's kind of like the old school domains Jujutsu sorcerers used back then, but it forces the target to participate and follow the rules of the curse technique. Now, Higuruma is a lawyer and he's going to be putting Sukuna's ass on trial. On some prosecutor shit, Sukuna would have to answer to his crimes, and knowing him, he's not going to lie about anything he did, so he's 100% getting the death penalty, because this dude is a criminal. Sukuna is a menace, he's a criminal. Higuruma could probably pass out from all of the crimes he's committed. But anyway, Higuruma's domain will let Judgment take away Sukuna's curse technique, so he won't be able to use that. Cleave, dismantle, anything, he won't be able to use it. And at least he will be nerfed in some ways. Now, right after this, Yuji would have to step in for a tag team, because even without his curse techniques, Sukuna is still a monster, and he will definitely edge these guys out in power and speed. I mean, just imagine Sukuna landing cursed energy armed punches on Higuruma. He will just explode. He will burst. So Yuji would have to engage Sukuna more. And while that might sound crazy that Yuji will be going up against Sukuna, you know, the same Sukuna that killed Gojo and Kashimo, how is Yuji supposed to rival this guy? Well, listen, I suggest you stop sleeping on my boy, because he's already been foreshadowed and hinted across the series to reach those heights. I deliberated on this in my previous video, so go watch it if you haven't, but Gege has laid down enough groundwork for Yuji to actually reach that level. So he's not going to be an asshole, trust me. With the claw-like mutation in his guts, I'm expecting the curse technique to be unleashed and he can rain it down on Sukuna. And considering how hard Yuji has been training for this battle, it's only right he jumped into this fight prepared. Especially considering everything that's happened so far, everything he has seen, and he's still jumping in. Come on, man. In terms of raw physical strength, Yuji will most likely be able to match him, possibly in speed as well, possibly. But Sukuna should still dominate all of these aspects overall. But the only difference is, Sukuna's hits won't affect Yuji as much, because as we learned in Gojo's fight against Sukuna when he got hit with his own unlimited hollow purple, the impact of the attack dealt less damage because it was his own cursed energy that hit him. And we know Yuji has now become something like a cursed object soaked in Sukuna's cursed energy, so the same rules should apply. Now, of course, Judgment's confiscation effect won't last forever on Sukuna. I mean, he could just decide to take out Higuruma out of commission completely, so the domain's curse technique stops in effect, and then it will come down to Yuji versus Sukuna, and I believe we'll see a show. One thing to also note is that if Sukuna gets the death penalty from Judgment, that means not only are his curse techniques going to be confiscated, so he won't be able to use them, but then Higuruma would also have the execution sword, and this sword can kill its targets in a single slash. And that means for this sword to be effective, it would mean that Higuruma would have to kill Sukuna, which I don't see happening. So maybe it won't be effective at all. He would use it and it wouldn't work, or he's not able to use it at all, because there's no way Higuruma is the one killing Sukuna. So, but we might see the sword in action, but I don't think it will be to the fullest extent of what he could do. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, Higuruma is only here for support. He's going to back Yuji up. That's what this is. Now Yuji's true nature still hasn't been fully revealed. And with Sukuna even wondering what he is and where all his crazy strength comes from, it's been enough plot points laid out enough for Yuji to completely awaken as a demon god and match Sukuna's power. So I guess we'll see. There's only one way to find out. This is just my theory anyway. Let me know what you guys think Yuji and Higuruma can accomplish against Sukuna and how far they can push it. Drop it down in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.